Welcome to part 2 here at Burning Innovations of the Meili bag. My name is Tristan and I will be your host. Right, so we are back. The black has dried. The red liner has dried. And what I'm doing now is I've got my wool dauber and we are getting on with the resilining part. So I am putting a clear coat over the top of every piece of leather before I start stitching it. There we go. Lovely, jubbly. So I'm going to just go around all the bag now. Just give it a good coat of resin. I will probably do this again, especially for the internal parts of the bag and the etching. And as you know, we have got red paint on the sides of the bag, which is good because it's going to give it that little bit of contrast, I reckon. So when it comes to the back, it will soak in like it's nobody's business. But I just want the bag just to be sealed. It will dry clear, you will not see it, I promise. The only time you'll see resin is if you leave bubbles. Because when you're putting it on, you'll get some small bubbles appearing. Blow on them, it'll pop them, and then you won't see little caverns in the paint when you've done. So yes, I'm going to go over every little piece now, and the ones that I've painted the edges, I'm doing the edges as well. Also doing the back side of them all. You need to be generous with this. Not only does it seal the leather, it gives it a nice shiny coat, it also stiffens it up a little bit as well. So get it on. Get the edges all done. Try not to miss none. There you go. Smooth out the top layer again. Make sure I've got no bubbles. And if I have, so we're on to the last piece now. So what I'm going to do after this piece is I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to let everything dry thoroughly for the next few days, and then next weekend we're going to sew everything together. So there you go, boys and girls, everything has had a coat. You see how nice and shiny it has become. Even the backside has been protected as well. Yeah, so there we go. I'm just going to go over and just double check everything, make sure I've got all the way around, and give it a final dusting of resin. And then I know this bag is going to look absolutely beautiful when it's done. So 2 coats of resin on this bag, and all I'm going to do now is just let it dry, and I will be back to it next weekend when I've got more time to spend actually sewing the bag together, because that is the next step, is actually sewing. But I need all this resin and everything to be dry before we do. So there you go, everything's had 2 coats of resin now. I'm going to open up the laser, I'm going to put it all in the laser, It's just going to keep it clean, stop the dust going on it, give it a chance to go off, give it a chance to just dry naturally over the next few days, and it'll be perfect for when I come to sew it together. I've already got all the hardware pieces out and ready to go. So this afternoon, so I'm not sitting on my hands doing nothing, I'm actually going to make the strap. So I'm not going to film that unless I find something interesting to talk about. Other than that, I am just going to get on and make sure every piece has had 2 coats of Resolene, so nice and shiny, nice and protected. And that way we've got nothing to worry about when the bags build. If you go outside and it rains, I've got you covered, because nothing is getting through this Resolene and affecting the leather. Promise you guys, this is absolutely great stuff. Waterproofs it, scratch resistance, and yes, actually makes a great deal of difference when it's on. So there you go, boys and girls. It is done until next weekend. So I'm going to take a few hours off today, finish the Sunday afternoon. Oh God, yeah, it is getting on a bit. So I'm going to chill out. I've got work tomorrow and I want to be fresh for work. So there we go. Everything has been cleaned. Everything is done. It's all drying. And that, my friends, is how I get ready for sewing. I'm just going over, making sure, just getting them in the light, making sure everything's got a nice coat. Do I need to touch anything up? Is there too much on that one? No, there isn't. That one's nice. That one's good. That one's good. We're laughing. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. I will be back in a couple of days and we'll crack on. We'll get it sewn up and then we'll get it up on the website. burninginnovations.com is where you can go and check out everything we do, from t-shirts to hoodies. This is one of our t-shirts. Absolutely love this t-shirt. And you know what? I've even spilt a bit of paint on it. Oh, great. But because it's acrylic, it will come out in the wash. That is why I put Resolene over everything. It just helps protect it and gives it a little bit of waterproofing. I'm going to have my brew. I'm going to tidy up and I will see you on the next one, guys. All the best. Good morning. Yes, it is another day here at Burning Innovations. I'm Tristan. Right, update on the Meili bag. Yes, it's the next weekend and we have all the pieces done. They're all been painted. They've all had an edge coat on them, all nice and shiny. In fact, what I've just done just before I came on camera is I've just got my Neeps foot oil. It's just a conditioner. I've rubbed it into the leather, and when I finish it, I'm going to show you my new leather balm. So yes, so today is basically put this bad boy together. Now what I'm going to start on doing, I've just made a couple of little keeps. What these are for is these are going to wrap around like that. Can you see? I'm going to wrap around it like that, just to hold the straps in place when they go through. So I'm just going to sew these two ones up now. Get the buckles in. Let me just put this in for you so you can see what it looks like. So it's going to be like that, and then the keep's going to go on the front, and when the belt goes through, it's going to hold it in place. Right, guys, I will be back later as soon as I've sewn them two, and I will see you all very shortly. Right, guys, so the first part of the bag is sewn together. The buckle, the keep, and it is all sewn onto the bag. Absolutely loving this. Right, that's all you're going to see on the inside. But yes, we are getting there, and this is going to be about the rough size of the bag. So it's about a hand. So yes, absolutely looking forward to sewing this together today, guys. So here we go. Let's get on with a day of sewing. I will see you all as soon as I've sewn on I'm going to sew on the other buckle. I've got to make the handle up, which I've got all the parts here to make the handle. So I'm going to make these all up. I'm going to sew them onto the bag. You don't need to watch me sewing all the time, so I'll be back very shortly. As soon as the handle's been done, we'll get back to it. I promise. We're going to have a good day today. Alright guys, I am just tying off. I've done all the auxiliaries on the bag, the straps, the handles. So boom. Where's my light gone? Well, there is handle, the straps, and they will obviously go all the way over and go into the buckles there. So next thing I have got to do, oh, there's a big hole. I better rectify that. What I need to do now is I've got the two left and right gussets, and I have got the gusset attachment straps. So I need to sew these on to these now, and then once they're sewn onto them, I then sew them onto the bag, and the bag is then almost done. I just need to finish doing the handle, the strap and everything like that. But yeah, she's coming on really, really, really good today. No issues along the way, so this bag will be done later on this afternoon. So let me crack on and get these two sewn onto here, and then I made my marks. Yep, starting there. So I'm just going to go around now. I'm going to sew these onto here, fold it inside out, and then sew these onto the main body, and then we'll have our cylinder with the straps already on, and then it's just a case of doing the strap at the back. So I'll tune in, come back as soon as I've got these all sorted. All right guys, I'll see you in a few minutes. Bye. Hi guys, yes, the gussets, I can't see. This left side gusset is done and its gusset is on. That's all been stitched up nicely. The bag, the handle is all done. It's been riveted, it's been sewn, the buckles, the keeps, everything has been done. I am just started the right hand side gusset now. So soon as this is done, I will be sewing both gussets, both gussets to the side of the bag, making it the roll that it should be. Also, I've got to do today is the main strap. It is all cut out. I have got the left hand side, which I need to just do a slight alteration, because my swivels that I have are a little bit too small, but that's not a big issue. It is not a big issue. So all I'll do there is I will punch two little holes, make a little notch, and then fold this and force it through, and then we'll be good. I'll show you that when I get to do it. But yes, that is the strap for the bag, all done and dusted. I'm just waiting for these little bits to be sewn on it, and I'll be doing that as soon as I have finished with this. So yes, it's pretty easy. The pattern itself is from Vasily and Pavel. They've got a YouTube channel. It's quite an excellent YouTube channel. They do the full build tutorials. I've watched it once, and then I'm kind of like doing it my way. I know it's probably not the right way. It works at the end. Is there a few things that I would change? Yes, there is. And I'm actually looking at another sheet of leather which is already black to remake this bag out of, because I like the shape of this bag. I love how it feels in the hand. And now the gusset is looking fine. So what this will be sewn via these holes at the side, so it'll be on the inside of the bag like so, and it'll wrap round. Yeah, so looking forward to sewing these up later on. It should be a walk in the park, but as soon as you say that, you always go and do something for yourself, don't you? So I'm going to crack on with this now, and I will come back to you when I get started, or I'm halfway through sewing the main gussets on to the bag. I'm going to crack on, listen to Rumours again. Yes, love that album. One of my favourite albums of all time, Fleetwood Mac. So here we go, boys and girls. I will be back very, very soon. Right. We have the strap done. I've cut little holes in the side so that the snap fits in nicely. I've put the buckle on and the keep on, so that's all nice and tidy. I've done the same with the other side. I've put the swivel on and sewn it all nice and tidy. So the strap done. I now have the best part of the build. The two gussets are now being sewn to the bag so I can make the roll. This, you know what, I can't wait for this. So I'm going to get cracking now, and I'm going to sew it all together, and hopefully in a couple of hours time you'll see me back and I'll have a brand new fully made bag for you. Right guys, I will see you shortly. I'm going to get cracking on now. I'm going to sew all this together, sew these up, and then I shall return with the final article. See you in a bit, guys. Well, that has taken a few hours, and as you can see through the window, it's dark outside. So just give me 1 minute. Oh, that was a fantastic build. I enjoyed making this. It's been awesome fun. I'm just going to connect this little bit. Done. I'm going to connect this little bit. Done. I'm going to just do this quickly. And we have one Meili bag, all made, all sewn, and looking absolutely wonderful. I'm going to undo the buckles for you. This has got no soft openings, these are just 2 buckles, and then we see inside the bag you got, you know what, there's actually plenty of room in here. And we are talking, oh yes, so this is going to be 25 centimeters long. It's going to stand, let me just fold that down, about 15 centimeters tall, and the depth is about 16-17 centimeters depth wise. Because it is circular, I've taken it from that point there. But yes, the Meili bag, she's complete. Absolutely had a blast making this one. This has been a fantastic build. Massive shout out to Vasily and Pavel. Dude, your pattern spot on. your patterns are spot on. Absolutely love this. And yes, it is taken from the old motorcycle tool bag. But yeah, there we go, boys and girls. A lovely, lovely little handbag with a short strap. So yeah, love that. Right, next I hear you cry. Next, oh god, bear with me. Oh yes. So the Meili bag is done. burninginnovations.com. Go and have a look at our website. You can see more details on that bad boy. It'll be coming up in the next couple of days. I am taking tomorrow off and I'm away next weekend. But when I come back in 2 weeks' time, we're going to start. Oh my god. We have bought some patterns from Creative All. We've subscribed to their pattern club so we can get patterns. So we've got bags to make for you and everything. It's the Dragon Egg Pack. Pretty large bag. And yes, all these scales are individual. Yes, so look at all that. I will be dyeing different colours. I'll be starting at black at the bottom, going up to a green and fading in between. I'm going to be using some of my paints to dry brush over the top, and then I'm going to seal it all with a clear. But yes, this is the next build, boys and girls. I've got the full pattern. Here, 31 pages. And when I say this looks complicated, I think this is going to test me. And you know what? I'm absolutely looking forward to doing this. Yes, so I've got everything in now. The zip came the other day, so I'll be able to put a nice big zipper on it. We're going to have shoulder pads on it as well. So for all of you fans out there of, what's it called? Game of Thrones, all that lot with the dragons and everything like that, you're going to love this next one. This is going to take me possibly about a month to make, so I've got plenty of content for the next month. And I believe JP is already looking for other bags for us to make as well. So boys and girls, thank you so much for joining me on this little journey. It has been an excellent period of my life. You know what, I'm still blown away. Still blown away. I'm getting, yeah, each bag I make, they're going up in quality. I promise you, I am getting better and better and better at doing this. And there's not much shaping that needs on this. It's absolutely wonderful. So boys and girls, I'm going to leave you now. Thank you so much. If you enjoy what I'm doing, please like, comment, like a few of you have been doing, and please subscribe. That's it from me. My name's been Tristan. This is Burning Innovation. Thank you so much for joining me on the Meili bag build. Next, it's the Dragon Egg. Yes, I'm going away on holiday, so 2 weeks, and I'll start getting some info out for you guys. See you in a bit. Bye.